What? Hello and welcome to 20 Possibilities. Oh God.
You see, it doesn't
There we
work
go.
when it doesn't work when he's so focused on
Changing
getting
shit. Yeah,
because you can't get into his head.
I get in my own head. I don't need you in there as well.
That
Hello.
can live rent free.
Session 20. Holy shit. We've actually made it to
No, yay.
20 sessions for 20 possibilities. Woo.
We're not sick of it yet, and he's not sick of us.
Hopefully Blake will be joining us soon. Technical difficulties as always.
It would not be an anniversary episode without technical difficulties.
Always.
I'll pass it over to George, who's going to do an ad.
Yes, my thing. So George's Glorious Goods, if you haven't had a look yet, go and have a look. And I have a special thing here to show you all. That is coming to our store next week. We are busy playing around with different colors and different fabrics. Little dice bags.
Yes.
Cool.
Gimme all of them.
It opens up. Look, let me do the toggle. And then it opens up into a nice little dice tray.
That is amazing. Yes.
But they will be in the store very soon. And at the moment, we have black and red and blue.
Are they the only colours you need?
They're the only colors we've got. And you'll get a little charm on here. It'll be either a key or a dragon or just completely whatever. And then also all of our minis. Go and take a look. And I haven't actually spoken to James about this yet to change the thing at the top. When we get to 100 followers this time, you'll get the Kraken. One lucky winner will get the Kraken. And you'll have a choice for my painted one or a brand new one straight out of the printer to paint yourself.
Do we count for that too? Because we're followers as well.
Just bear with us for a sec.
You're not allowed anywhere near it.
No, nobody touches the Kraken.
Just
You're trying to
keep
get this to work.
talking. Blake is trying to enter.
Well, that sounded wrong. But yes, check out George's Glorious Goods. And also, if you're on Twitch, if you like a good singer and someone who plays games and does a good stream, check out Mochi Man.
The Mochi Man.
Don't know how to do a thingy in the chat.
It won't let me do the...
Oh, wow.
You tag Mochi. But yes, anyway, go give Mochi Man a hello and follow and watch him. He is a wonderful singer and he's just funny and amazing to watch. So go give him a watch, go give him a follow. And we're still trying to get a Blake.
And he's a good bloke.
And he's a good bloke.
Yes.
He's an in real life friend and he's fucking amazing. And so is his partner, Brian.
He's a good bloke too.
Poor
I'm
Blake.
okay. You're awesome, Mochi. We love you.
Where's
Sorry.
Blake?
Where's a Blake?
Having technical
okay.
difficulties. What I might do is, before we start the session, go to a break for 10 minutes so I can call Blake and try to work out how to get him in. Sorry. Yep.
20
Is what it
episodes.
is what it is.
And we're back. Oh no, God. We got two Jameses.
And we're unorganized.
Hang
That's
on.
all right. You can fix it. You can fix it.
Oh, it's all right. We don't need me.
Nah. Don't
Whereabouts are
invest
you on my
it.
screen? You're up in a bit. There's a bit.
Off to a fantastic start.
20 sessions and we're still
yeah.
fucking around like fucking fucks. Words
Mhm.
are not great for me tonight, and that is perfect for the guy that's got to talk. All right. Yes. And thank you, George, for that ad. And those dice bags look fucking dope. I can't wait to get one.
We are going to send some out to all of you.
All right. So, back to the actual game.
Back to the acting.
Back to the action. On the last session of 20 Possibilities, our party managed to capture the person that looked like Zouston's dead friend, Blaze, who they then discovered was actually the old guy that had been looking, they had been looking for, who had captured Zouston and engraved runes into the arm bones. They managed to render him unconscious, hog-tie him, and started to take him back to the barn where they were staying for the night. Shadow went to inform Armando that they had captured him, and while he was in his office, Repeat came in, told him that Elias had an important matter he wanted to discuss with him as soon as possible. So Shadow asked Repeat to let the rest of the party know he was heading back to Dorelia that night. Repeat informed the rest of the party about Shadow. The party then completed a long rest. The next morning, they went to borrow a horse from Fred, the farmer. He lent them his biggest horse named Brutus to help pull the cart the captive was held in. They've headed back to Dorelia, and they made about 2 hours travel along the road, and that's where we called it. So, technically, after all this, Shadow isn't here.
No.
But
We have to catch up with him.
He went on ahead. I mean, we might catch up with him on the way.
He would have had to stop to
possibly.
sleep.
Oh, everyone knows Shadow doesn't sleep. He just functions on pure awesome.
all right. So it is currently about 11 o'clock in the morning. You guys are traveling along the road to Dorelia. What are you up to?
I am sitting in the back of the cart,
Uh,
staring at this motherfucker, making sure that he doesn't go anywhere.
And I'm piggybacking off of Jago.
I do have a question.
Yep.
Yes.
Am I going to like this question?
Yeah, that's
He's been rendered unconscious.
Good job.
Yay, we got another sub.
Yay!
He's been rendered unconscious twice in the course of, like, say, almost 12 hours. He's been hogtied and gagged for almost 12 hours.
Oh,
Do you get where I'm going with this?
I do, and I don't like you. I'm pretty sure we're trying to make sure that we've done. I think we were. I was pretty clear 2 hours before before we even left. We got to make sure he isn't dead and he isn't dying before we left.
I mean, it'd still be alive. It just wouldn't be very.
Well,
how about
he
we
was.
stop and give him some water? But we're not untying him. We'll just sit him up, take the gag out of his mouth, and give him some water and
You-
something to eat.
Did remove all his components
Yes.
in the last
Yep.
session.
So he's got no component pouches, no focus.
No, nothing.
Currently, he's wearing a well-traveled shirt, pants, and a pair of slippers.
Sufficient clothing so that he does not succumb to exposure, which we removed from him first, shook out of any potential items,
Mhm.
and then placed back with him, upon him.
I'll give him half of my jerky, so he's got some sustenance.
Well, if we stop, so we've been traveling most of the morning. We stop for a rest, like just a short rest, and I'll take the gag out of his mouth and sit him up, give him a drink of water. What's your name?
He just kind of looks at you. He's like, fuck.
Fuck, that's an unusual name.
It's on the other screen.
So middle name, it's on the middle names are it's on the other.
That's a
Surname
name.
screen.
What's
my,
a screen?
My name is Bolag.
Don't know.
Oleg.
Bolag.
Oh, no.
Log.
Bolag.
Log.
Bolag.
What are you doing to me?
Monitoring.
For what?
Changes.
Well, I guess I should be grateful. It made it easier for me to catch you.
What changes are you hoping for?
Not so much hoping for, just, you know, the unexpected.
Come on, man. We need more than
Bitch.
that.
It's not an exact
We've
science.
We've seen what you've been doing. We know you're experimenting on people. We know you've experimented on our friend here and have carved your runes or whatever they're called. And since they're arcane in nature, you obviously would know what said runes were meant to do. Unless it was just to harness things that you don't understand yourself.
Have you ever conducted an experiment?
Plenty.
Did you know what the outcome was going to be?
I know what the outcome we hoped it would be.
Exactly.
You mean like throwing rocks in the air and seeing which one would land first? I mean, I've done that.
Like testing gravity. Yes, Selston.
But
Yes, but on a much larger scale.
the thing is, rocks don't have feelings. They don't have thoughts.
That's right. People do.
But you can only get so many answers out of rocks.
At this point, I lean in real close, whipping out one of my little utility knives, holding it directly under his chin, and go, "Yeah, but what if the rock doesn't like it?"
He's going to try to slam his chin down onto the knife.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Roll a dex save to see if you can move it in time.
Can I give him advantage
Oh, fucking hell.
if I like to like also try and push it away, so like I can assist him to give him
You
advantage?
said it before
Yeah,
I clicked.
I will allow that.
That's better. That's better.
Fucking nat 3 to a nat 20.
Nice. Yeah, you managed to pull the knife down as he goes to slam his chin onto it.
Oh, you cheeky boy. Yeah.
Elmer, do you have a suicide wish or something?
How
You not want
is
to
he
talk?
looking right now in terms of health wise?
It's probably still only at 1 hit point because it's not really. He isn't really resting, and like he's not in a resting position. He's tied up.
Oh,
Like-
you know what? I have a potion of healing. I'm going to give it to him.
What's the? It's a D4.
It's potion of healing. Top of my head.
It's
2d4
2d4 plus
2.
4.
It's 2d4. It's the number of d4 plus the modifier is the number of d4 you have to use to roll, I believe.
Yeah, so a
So 2d4
normal
plus
potion
2.
of healing, 2d4
I just
plus
rolled
2.
2 4s,
Plus 2.
so 10.
So that puts him at 8. Cool. I'm going to subtract this little fucker. Perfect. I'll subtract that. That now puts me in a position where I'm going to take that little utility knife and remove one of his toenails. I don't want you dying just yet. I want to have some fun too. I've got to do my own experiments.
I'm gonna sit next to him and just like grab the head, whatever hair's on his head, and just pull him in close, like head to head next to me, and just say, "Now, where we're taking you, we'll probably do a lot worse than Zalston here will do. You'd be better off just telling us what you know and what your goal is."
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
with
Chaos
experiments, you have a goal. You have a hope of what the outcome will be. So what is the hopeful outcome?
As she's asking that, I'm just like, got to keep that wound sterilized. And I pull out my little hip flask with some of Armando Special Reserve in it and just pour it over the wound that I've just made.
You see him kind of wince, but in like a almost half grin as he does it. And he's like, I think I've said enough for now.
Very well. Put the gag back and knock him out, Zalston.
Oh, put the gag back. We don't want to knock him out. We don't want to do too much damage. Keep
Why
him
not?
alive. Keep him conscious. Hang on. Give him a swigger, the Armando Special. Wait. No. It might kill him. And he wants me to kill him.
So we just
Oh.
leave him in the thing alive. and just
Oh,
keep
he
him
needs
very
to stay
close.
alive for a very long time.
It seems like he wants a death wish, so
That's
Let's
why he
keep
needs
him
to
long
stay
enough.
alive.
He'd rather
Without
die
his
than
powers.
kill you.
Yep, tie him back up. Tighter. And I'm just going to keep sitting there. Spend as long as possible staring. Well, obviously, I'm assuming we're going to take shifts on out the front, driving this cart or whatnot. But at this point, I'm going to take my turn just watching him.
Yep, I'll navigate.
I'm going to
horses.
keep my mage hand out. Invisible. Just out.
Alright.
Not doing anything.
I will get one of you to roll a d20.
One of who?
Beg pardon?
One of who? Us?
Yeah.
All of us?
Everyone except Blake. So just one of you three. Roll a
You go for
d20.
it, Zalston.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it. 6.
Jago, you do that next time.
I burned my good luck
You
earlier.
burned your 20.
as you're like starting to head down this road, up this road towards Dorelia,
Along this road, we're
along
heading
this road.
east.
Well, it's northeast because it's southwest
Mostly
to
east.
get here.
It's
Neat.
mostly east,
Semantics.
but yeah.
As you head along this road, you see the weather start to change. It starts getting darker.
Oh no, I've killed us.
There's some rain starting to like just every so often just splatter down. Need you all to make a perception check. Someone forgot to add
Oh.
mixer.
Talkie, let me look into my.
I haven't added the mixer yet.
Yeah.
I just give myself a good old wakey. Ugh. The wakey didn't work. That's a 4.
And why do they come up with me twice?
I don't know. But the second one wasn't even a
GG Beyond has been
Well,
a bit glitchy
Yeah.
like that with me too, where it gives you a second roll with 0 modifiers.
uh
So it helps Snow to ignore it.
I'll say May. You said you're steering the cart, yeah? That makes sense. You see this shadowy figure dart off in the distance, maybe like 100 feet, maybe 80 feet ahead of you, off the road and down into a gully.
I'll tell these guys what I saw. Should we check it out or just keep going?
do you want me to scout it? Very good.
I think
Well, you
that's a
can
good
keep an
idea.
eye on it, but I'm keeping my eyes on this prick.
Okay, so we'll carry on down the road, me and Zalston. You want to run off and see if you can catch up and see what that was?
Um,
Split the party.
Yes, scalp it.
I'm. You're not going to be too far away.
No, I'm staying on this road. Staying right here. We'll just be a little bit further. We're going to continue to walk. I just
Please.
don't trust in case there's somebody.
Okay, I
watching
will
us.
go look, but May, please yell out if you need anything.
I will. Don't you worry.
All right, and then I'll. How far away did you say it was?
About
Or
80
did
feet.
you-
About 80 feet.
Okay, so
Not close.
I'll try and. Yeah, I'm gonna stealth over there.
All right,
Oh,
so
hey, Elias.
let's roll for dragons.
Woohoo, that's what we do.
Hi.
Yes. So roll your stealth.
Plus 11.
19.
Don't you love it when even a shit roll still makes you look fucking invisible?
Right.
I miss being a rogue.
Okay.
Sorry, just looking up one thing. Yeah, no.
My hood up.
What is your walking speed?
35 feet.
What is the walking speed of a horse?
Give me a sec.
Jeff?
Have a look. I think it's 40. Let me. Oh, I figured out how to add
Oh wait, made an MM for this.
things. Here we go. A horse speed 60 feet.
So
So you guys should wait up or not.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I've got to throw some tabs in my master manual.
If you're
So we'll trot slowly and then sort of like ease up a bit just to give Jago a chance to go, but we're still like just slowly moving forward.
all right, I will say
So
that.
if I say we're going in stealth, that'll put us at half speed.
Yep. It's only he's just getting ahead. I mean, the other thing is he's stealthing, so his speed is reduced as well. But look, for all the purposes of this,
dash up a bit closer to the person and then let him sneak off.
yep. I will say for the purpose of this, it's starting to get dark, and you manage to sneak up and see a figure crouched down in like the gully that kind of goes off the side of the road.
Yeah. Can I make out any details of
Make
this person?
perception check. I mean, it is still daytime, so I mean, it's probably getting to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but it is dark because the clouds and stuff come through. But you, at first, you're like, is that one person? Or is that 3 people or 2 huddled? And then like one of them kind of, and you're like, wait, that's a tail. And you realize that it's a very familiar fox-like creature.
There it is.
So I'll sneak down. It's actually, you know what? If I recognize it's Shadow, can I try and like surprise him like Batman behind him and just go?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jago's got to get punched.
Maybe.
I rolled really poorly on his perception. So what I'll do to make this fair is I will actually get Blake to roll Shadow's perception.
It's fair.
Do I get to roll another stealth?
You can if you want. I would say, roll another stealth.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Oh, no, that's perfect. Don't roll another. God damn it. It was perfect the way it was.
Yeah, you managed to sneak up on him.
Actually, no, this works too. Jago's going to get punched.
I just literally just go like right behind, just go, hey, what you doing?
What are you doing here?
We're traveling on the road up there on the cart we found a guy that is
He was with you when you found him.
You should just come up to the cart, man. Everyone's there. What are you doing? Are you hiding from somebody or?
I can't deal with this, man.
It made sense at the time.
Right. I honestly cannot remember. Hey.
My gathering ultimately was Shadow went on ahead.
Why are you so quiet, Jeff?
Why am I so quiet? I mean, I'm leaning back here and my cup might be in front of the mic. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. It'll do.
Move the mic closer to the edge of the table.
It's fine for us. Pretty loud for me.
It's fine.
I'm deaf.
Maybe DM has me turned down too low.
Probably.
Maybe.
Fine. Jesus Christ.
Probably.
Tell you, my gathering was that Shadow went on ahead to possibly on the assumption that we weren't necessarily going to leave as soon as we did, or make as good time as we have.
Yeah. So Shadow was with them when you dragged Blaze back.
Yeah, I dragged the Blaze back
to the tavern where you scared the shit out of a bunch of people. But
I thought we did it in the barn.
No, you dragged it back to the tavern. The unconscious, dirty corpse back into the tavern.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, it was a mess. And you were with them when you worked out that was an old guy. And Shadow went off to Armando. May said, we've got to let Armando know that we've caught him. Shadow, go do that.
You already disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you work for the AES. You're like, right, bam.
We told him to go and let Armando know.
Yeah, and when he was at Amando's, Repeat said that Elias had, I had it written down a specific way.
Had a job for him.
He had important information he needed to discuss with you as soon as possible. So you were like, Repeat, let the party know I'm going to head back to Dorelia and I'll meet up with them later, effectively.
So you pretty much headed on to Dorelia, and we're like, well, fucking, we're gonna get this shit out of here anyway. So let's go.
Never been one for team dynamics. It's like, fuck this. I'm a single lone wolf.
Pretty much. I mean, as you being raised,
shut up.
Spy.
Sorry, I was shutting up, Dana, not you. Don't look shocked.
Armando and Amanda.
Armando Quattro Delaney the Third. It's Armando, and I said Amanda.
Armando.
Wolf. All right, go. Sorry.
Armando.
Focus. Let's go.
Okay. Focus.
And scene.
Do you want to come to back up, or are you going somewhere? You can travel together now.
Yes. Okay. I shall come with you. It would be nice to see everyone again.
And then I'll scutter off. not even scutter off. Actually, what? Yeah, not even waiting for Shadow. Just like this way. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna cautiously follow him while I, check the road.
I still gotta get over this fucking. Oh, there goes.
Over what?
Yes.
The wolf.
The wolf.
So good.
Yeah. And then I'll make my own one, and it'll be heaps good.
All right.
So good.
Actually, put my deployment to use.
Tails in the background, just waving around.
Yeah.
So you guys that are at the cart, you stop it.
Sorry, Dad.
You see Jago Actually, what's your walk speed? I'd laugh if
He's walking along faster than you.
Yeah.
Probably.
Shadow, 40 feet. So yeah.
Yeah.
This way, and Shadow just overtakes you.
Shadow win.
So you
It's
see
a key point to do it.
you see
Step
Shadow
away.
approaching the cart.
That's wave.
I mean, I don't.
Hi, Shadow.
Hello there, mate.
Hey man, you're
What's Shadow
fast.
there? I mean, I think
what's
technically
Shadow?
rogues are faster because they can dash with a bonus action without spending a key point. But
That's just safe for comedic.
but Jago's a halfling, so his
Yeah.
speed is already
He's a monk.
slower anyway.
I love
Yeah,
watching on
she-
my camera. You just see Yasha's face poke out. Just see it there in the corner when she comes in. Now, what you doing?
It's just
It's gone now.
Ooh.
Oh, so now you're gonna cover it up.
So,
Not allowed to be comfortable now.
no,
back on track.
focus.
Yeah.
And back to the action.
Next action.
Shadow approaches.
Hello there, mate.
Where were you going off to? Well, I know you were going off to. What happened?
I was just taking my time, taking in the sights.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shall we carry on?
Yes.
We carry on, DM.
So you guys.
Shadow, come on up here and give me your hand. Keeping an eye on this prick.
I mean, this
Mm.
card is pretty small. I allowed you in the back because it literally, it's two-wheeled and there was enough room. It's kind of like a cabbage cart. There was enough room for the old guy, and I allowed you in there because you're tiny.
Yeah, that's fine. I can sit on a horse.
Yep.
But I'm tired of staring at this prick for this asshole for a while. I want to trust someone else who's good at knocking a motherfucker out if he tries nothing.
Yes, I will allow you in the back
Okay.
because you're small. Sorry, cat.
Good ass, no boy. Damn right. That's me. Damn it, my gas lift chair's already at its lowest point.
So
That would be really pretty cool.
back to the action. That's going to be the title of this fucking session.
Back to the action. Back again.
Yeah, so you climb up to the back of the cart.
Yes. And I have a look in.
It's really off-putting that I can't see your actual face, so I'm like waiting for facial expressions to go off.
You said have a
You
look in.
speak.
Yeah, well, I said I climb in the back of the cart, and then I have a look at the guy, and then I went,
Oh, he's doing the stare.
Oh. Roll an
Look at the
intimidation.
eyebrows. Look at the eyebrows. Holy shit, that is terrifying.
all right,
Goes from-
intimidation. Let's see.
I don't think I could deal with this every week.
I love it.
I'm loving
It-
it, man.
I rely
Yeah,
so
it's
heavily
fun.
on facial expressions because I'm partially deaf. It's like you don't realize how much this fucks with me. It's like when
Yeah,
people
well,
wear
there are
masks
some
and I
facial
can't
expressions.
see.
Do it then.
But it isn't
14.
all your facial expressions. All right.
It's the Care Bear stare.
I really need to stop rolling this dice. It rolls like shit all the time.
Keep rolling it. Keep rolling it. It's fantastic.
It rolled
We
like
need some good luck for fuck's
so
sake.
many ones last week. Oh,
fucking
Piglet said
love
hi
that
as well, and she can't make it this week. But she wished that I rolled all the
Aw.
20s. So
Oh, you couldn't
Nice.
make a Piglet. It's our anniversary. Check us out on YouTube.
yes,
Yeah,
When we
Uh,
upload.
Dana, do the thing for the thing with YouTube. I don't know.
Dana,
what it
do the
is.
thing. Dana, do the thing.
do the thing.
It didn't let me do
Rain
it before.
chaos.
Anyway, you stare at
What are we
him
doing? What are we having?
and you see him. See, it does it again. Why is it not? It's not letting links go through.
That's because Stream Elements is verified, but not a mod.
What?
It says verified, but it's not mod. So I don't know, mate. That might be a thing. I don't know.
Yes, maybe.
Hmm.
So that is something I'll
Won't
look
you
at.
help?
He shits himself a little at this fox, not wolf, fox like creature
Yeah.
staring him down. And there's also like there's fear, but there's also this kind of like intrigue on what the fuck are you?
I'll just turn around
Yeah.
to Bolag. What's his name? Bolag.
Bollark.
Bolag.
Turn around and say to him,
Bolag.
I'll fucking kill you. And then I'll keep going.
Say that again.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't hear it over.
I said, touch the fluffy one and I'll fucking kill you. And I keep going.
The rain is getting heavier as you guys are going along.
What sort of time are we heading now?
You're hitting probably about, I'd say 4 or 5 o'clock, but the rain doesn't look like it's going to be kind of easing up anytime soon. So the darkness is kind of, the cloud covers blocking most of the natural light, and it's heading pretty dark pretty quick.
Do you guys think we should push through or camp up for the night?
I mean,
Hmm.
I don't
I
mind.
don't, I don't want to have to keep an eye on this excuse for a fucking human.
how long have we got before the eating competition?
3 days.
So usually it's a day and a half travel between Silvano and Dorelia, but that's
Yep.
by foot. You guys are using cart and horse, and
So we could push and get there by night.
you'd probably, if you pushed it, you guys left at like 9 in the morning.
We left fairly early.
Yeah, you'd still be like getting there at maybe 9 the next morning, kind of thing. It'd be almost 24 hours travel, and that's a lot of strain on the horse. And you did stop for an hour as well.
Good point. The horse needs to rest, otherwise it will die.
And you
And then
did
this is gonna
promise
be a lot
Fred
harder.
that you're going to bring Brutus back.
Yeah. Let's stop.
Or do you want to just take a short rest, or do you want to bed down for the night? Because I'm thinking I've got one more shape left. I could turn into a horse as well, and me and this horse going at 60 feet per, 60 feet speed. One of you on my back, one in the cart, one with the other horse.
If we could somehow put it so that if you could possibly do an extra hour as a horse while this one doesn't, this horse doesn't horse and just rest,
I can do 2
then
hours.
that'd be 2 hours. That'd be great, but this horse still would need to horse for those 2 hours. Even if it wasn't pulling, it would still need to horse. So I think we need to rest.
All right.
I don't want to upset our friend, Silvano.
Let's rest then.
Rest it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fred's a good guy.
Yeah. No, we'll look after his horse. We'll find a place to camp and feed and water the horse, give her a brush, and then
See, there we go.
rest.
Now Stream Elements is mod. It can do this thing.
Yes.
Sorry, distracted from. Yeah.
They promised to bring Brutus back to Fred in Silvano.
Yes, the horse would still need to horse. How is that confusing?
Oh, I did the wrong one.
Horse got a horse.
That one.
Because I subscribe, I can do this. Rage.
Because despite being part of this and moderator, but not subscribed, I can't do this.
Yeah, we've got to subscribe later too.
Yeah.
I'd like to look for a place to sleep.
So
Yeah, I was going to say, hey,
a investigation or No, investigation will probably do.
Investigation.
I mean, you could do perception, I guess. To look for a
5,
place.
8. Now you
Uh,
tell me.
where are you currently like?
after I've rolled.
Are you currently running alongside the horse, or are you like in the cart? Are you on the horse? What are you?
I thought I was on the horse behind me.
All right. You look across and you see a nice spot, and as you get close, you realize it's like a puddle. And the reason it looked nice and flat.
His hair was in my face, so like.
Hi, Sam. Sorry, chat distracted.
Well, I think I just messaged her to say we were on just in case she forgot, and just oh no, I'm here. Oh, okay. Just reminding.
What about over there?
Jago, that's a puddle.
Oh, it is too. Well, then you look.
I'll have a quick look around, see if I can find just the open ground that looks dry and comfortable.
Yeah, make a perception or investigation depending on how you want to do it.
No, investigation. Oh, I already got
No, I'm having just a good look around, so I'm thinking. How about over there? In that
You
house?
see, there's like the only issue you're gonna have is the rain's been coming down for a while, and so you got the road, and it kind of does this like dip, so the road's kind of raised, and so there's this creek now, separating from the road from the raised area that leads across to a like there's like a bit of a wooded area that looks possibly dry or drier than where you are. So you got to try to work out how to get the cart across this creek without doing damage to the cart.
Okay. Well, there's an area over there, but we've got to get the horse and the cart over there first. Can I mold earth?
I don't know. Can you?
Yes, I can. But can I like move like a 5-foot square of dirt upwards and then like sort of like bring one up, and then as we cross over it, bring another one up because it's a cantrip, and then just like make this like a little ramp to go down.
Well, I was going to say, how long does it last for? Is it like shape stone where it just stays?
But
Duration is instantaneous, so it's
well, casting
Because
time is instantaneous.
Yeah, and if you cast it multiple times, you can have no more than 2 active at a time. So I can bring up 2, and while we're on the second one, bring up another one. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll allow it on the condition that you got to roll your timing, because it is only a 2-wheeled. So the horse will be fine to go through the water.
I mean, the horse could also walk over fucking earth, no problem as well.
Yeah, but it's more, you got to get the wheels lined up at the 2 that are raised, because it's 5 foot, so you're gonna have to do it underneath the wheels. If that makes sense.
And let's face it, we've all watched enough fail army videos to watch people try and get a car up a ramp onto
exactly.
a truck.
That's. I would set the DC to this at like 13 because I like fucking 13 for this.
You're a dick.
What check would you like? Just a straight dex or
Mold Earth is a
nature?
I would say if you're
it's not in the core book.
I would say that if you're casting Mold Earth, someone else is going to have to ride or like drive.
Hang on, is it a
Oh well.
It's only
I'm still on the horse as well.
Oh yeah, it's somatic, so I need to do
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
shape shifting. So I'll hand the reins over to Jago and
But-
just
so if you look, if you get out of the car, like the water itself is only like, this deep, but there's a lot of it, so it's pushing against like the
so
cart
it's like a little
wheels.
stream.
Yeah,
You could
but
you could do it so it was next to the cart, sort of blocking the water near the wheel as we move across.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. All right, we'll try that.
Here we go. The dirt or stone you target is on the ground. You cause it to become difficult terrain. In. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become normal terrain if it is already difficult terrain. This change lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, so it lasts for an hour.
Yep.
But you can only have 2 at a time. Like 2 5-foot. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So
You
it's
choose a portion of dirt or
cube.
stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in one of the following ways. You can target an area of loose earth. You can instantaneously excavate it and move it along the ground and deposit it up to 5 feet away. So you pretty much gone.
Yeah. So that's what I was
Pretty
saying. I
much-
could move one up and then another one and then another one. And
So yeah, she could totally do it. She could pretty much dig a hole. She's essentially digging a hole of 5 feet of earth and dumping it somewhere else.
Yeah. And you can dismiss such an effect as an action. Yeah.
And it's a cantrip. It could take a while, but we could essentially use it to create a ford across a creek.
I mean, you guys aren't
Yeah.
in a rush.
At this point, we're not. We're just finding someone to fucking.
So I'll say without even a
Please.
skill check, you take the time and are able to cross without causing damage to your cart.
Cool. That's all I wanted. Didn't want the cart to get damaged.
Yeah.
Because we want to get it
'Cause,
back to.
I mean, if it was just
Silvano.
you guys and a
damage.
horse, there'd be no issue because you could
Yeah.
get across. but-
Because I would have argued you're dumping a chunk of loose earth and chucking it somewhere else, but then loose earth, especially for a cart, would be difficult terrain. But again, this is a cantrip. You can turn that loose earth into
Normal terrain.
solid
Normal
earth.
terrain.
Yeah.
And that's a 6.
It's such a good underused fucking cantrip.
It's a 6-second
Oh,
spell.
yeah.
So you go, all right, that's a pile of loose earth. 6 seconds later, it's now solid earth. Fantastic.
Basically, the way I think of mold earth is earth bending.
Yes, it is classic
Yeah.
earth. In a space of 10 minutes, we've created a ford across this creek.
Yeah.
That lasts an hour.
Done.
Go, Toff.
Best character. I fucking love Toph. Oh.
Yes.
Without a doubt, undisputed
so-
best character.
You guys
Shout out Michaela Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
cross the creek. Congratulations.
Yay!
Head up
We
towards
get-
Yay.
the grove of trees, and with a 27 perception, you did find a nice. It's not completely dry, but it's dry enough for a camp to be set up for
Yeah.
the night.
Okay.
And I think that's where we're going to take a break.
Perfect. I need to get the kid to bed.
So we'll
No,
be
you
back
get
in
this
10 minutes.
Fucking jacket off.
Yes, probably
See
come
you
back
then.
a
Take it
bit
off.
less dressed up.
Take it off.
We did try.
Oh, we're all nice and dressed
Fancy.
up. This bastard's still better dressed than the rest of us.
Yes. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. And we're live. Hello. And so, May, what would you like to do? Really?
Well, no.
Yes.
You should have put on your
Kept
best
going.
May voice.
May take
Yeah.
first watch.
I would
I-
like to roll all my dice.
Why does May suddenly sound like Jester?
I don't know. It is just perfect. No, it's gone.
Oh, well, while we're waiting, I guess I just want to do a total shout out to Critical Role because let's face it, they inspired us.
I want to do a berserk. I want to do a shout out to Dragon Ash off Instagram for the horns.
Those are gorgeous horns.
They are fucking amazing.
Can they make me a decent Zalston beard?
I'd like to do a shout out to Georgie. Where are you?
Shout out, Georgie. We're professionals. All right. So, who wants to do first watch? I'm assuming May is asleep.
Yeah, May said, "Fuck this, I'm going to sleep." I guess I'll take first watch. Sitting in the cart, watching this old man, making sure he's comfortable so he doesn't die. But otherwise, I'll take watch up in the cart.
All right. So, roll your perception.
The animations for these dice really know how to make my sphincter pucker. Have it just linger
I
on
don't
a
know, Jake.
natural 5. Just have it linger on a 5 before it tips over to an 18.
I'm using
Yeah.
my chat points. So yes, because you can unlock random emojis, sub emojis, choose an emote to
Oh,
unlock.
that one does not look pleasant.
He fingered the
That one looks like it's fingering in a cat's ass.
finger in the 20 possibilities logo.
It looks like it's poking it up a cat's.
You said
yeah.
puckered.
I did. Puckered. I did say puckered.
With a 19, your watch goes by without issue. There's a lot of rain. It's started to ease at some points, and yeah, besides
Do what
that,
I can to make sure the old man is relatively dry, doesn't catch cold, doesn't risk dying from exposure. Hey, Yasha.
Where'd you go?
um yeah, noted. He's not going to drown or freeze. So
Cool. I hop down and
Mhm.
give Shadow the next watch.
Oh.
Okay.
Good girl.
Especially seeing as our halfling seems to be a little busy with the dog.
Yes, sorry.
so how do you wake Shadow up?
Carefully.
Smart.
I've seen what those hands can do. I'm like, tap, 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 tap.
Mhm.
Hey, buddy,
Yes.
your turn. Keep an
Okay.
eye on the old man. Obviously, don't let him die. Everything was quiet, so we're probably pretty good. But yeah, I still don't trust this. This. Let's face it, my luck hasn't been great.
I don't think any of ours has been lately,
Yeah,
besides finding the old man.
best stroke of luck we've had so far. So yeah, all the more reason why I'm just waiting for the other foot to drop. You know.
Okay.
If he twitches,
Dealing with meltdown.
Wake
you
me
guys
up.
can carry on without me for now. I'll hop back in when I can.
I won't need to.
fair enough. He needs to not die.
Good night.
Because Alston isn't.
All right.
So roll your perception for the night.
He doesn't need his legs, right? Like to live.
You'd have to cauterize it pretty quickly.
Zalson's gone to sleep, so he can't fucking stop this.
True. Alright. Perception. No persuasion.
Perception.
Perception.
I would like to persuade the oncoming storm to stop.
I'm not a druid.
Damn it, May, where are you?
She dealing with a meltdown.
Fantastic.
It's fine. 7. You sit by the fire. I assume you guys got a little bit of a fire going.
Oh, it was really fucking hard, but yeah, we managed to get a fire going despite the rain. We
I guess
we're
under
stubborn
like
pricks.
some form of shelter or tree.
Yes, there's a grove of trees, so it is like it's the amount of rain that did come through. It was like damp, but once you got it burning, it kind of enough heat to dry the wood out as it burnt. So, sorry, I was reading Tater's comment. Yeah, so you spend a lot of the time looking out, trying to work out what information Elias might have for you.
Mm,
Because repeat was very vague. It was just
yes. Yeah, usually missions would be more like
important
you'd have more
information
intel.
he needed to discuss with
Yeah.
you as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's like,
Mm,
well, it's obviously so important that they couldn't pass on the information through repeat.
Yeah.
But your mind's just like running through all the possible. There's like 20 possibilities that it could be.
What possibilities? Yay!
yes, found a way to pin it in.
20 sessions it took, but I finally did it. We can end now. Game
Hey,
over.
I mean,
We
like,
won D&D.
Yeah, we're done.
We did. Sorry, I didn't notice. My character was asleep.
Yes. Yeah, so that's running through your mind, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, how long have we been sitting here? Well, I guess it's time to wake up the next person.
Alright, so I go over and who am I prodding? I shall prod Jago, because I love saying Jago.
I enjoy hearing it, to be quite honest.
I always go to say Yago. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It's Jago, but
Juggle.
with
I
my
like
character's
juggle.
accent.
Yago, because it's Jarlsberg.
Jago.
It's like Jarlsberg.
Yeah.
I like the Japanese pronunciation too. Juggle.
Shuggle.
Juggle. Although with
Juggle.
his Hispanic accent, juggle makes more sense.
So,
Yeah.
you go and how do you wake Jago up?
Yeah, yeah.
Jago.
Oh, bogan, mate.
Get it in here. I just go over and just lightly sort of, wake him. Not near his face. I'm just gonna like tug on his leg.
His leg is near his face. It's tiny.
I'm very
Yeah,
small.
well, I mean, like as far away as I can from the sharp end.
Oh. Oh. It's my turn.
Yes.
Oh. Go on, get some sleep. I'll take a watch.
Okay.
Rub
Thank
my
you.
eyes.
As you're rubbing your eyes, you feel this cold drip run down your back. From one of the overhead trees. It's just a drip. As you stood up, you timed it really badly, and it's just like at the back of your neck and rolls down your shirt. Yep. Worst way to wake up ever.
I didn't like that.
Goes right in your butt crack.
Oh,
But by
No,
then
go
it's warm. I I don't know if like Blake is having a stroke or anything, but his one eye is just constantly closed for so long.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to pretend like I'm asleep, but I'm also trying to look at the camera to see if my character is asleep. So you're getting the full face
It was
where
like
I'm like
full
peeking from
stroke,
time to
just,
time.
Yes, sorry. So roll your perception to for your watch.
my little stance.
Jeez, another good one.
Oh,
That makes sense. I mean, you've been back in this world for, well, I mean, for you, it's been 2 days.
Trust me, Jager is still pretty messed up by
Yeah, but like, you've been back in this current world for like what 2 days, and it's trying to wrap your head around 18 years. You're like, I've missed this, I've missed that. What's May been through in that time? And
Yep.
so you're pretty distracted, but you manage to, get through your watch without issue.
Cool.
And you watch the sunrise.
Do I? I do.
Sun rises.
Yep.
Rain has stopped. Day is yours. I assume you wake the others up.
Everybody, wake up! It's daylight now.
Daytime. Daytime.
So
I
I
don't
wake
know what
everyone
Jeff's
up.
doing. He's
Okay.
like
No.
very confused.
I'm suffering some internet issues that apparently my computer says everything's fine, but I'm going to need to do a reboot.
Ah, well, everything's fine on our end.
Yeah.
You guys are lagging like fucking crazy. My default gateway is lagging like fucking crazy.
You're working fine in Discord and on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like sounding like goddamn robots.
Ah. Does it help if we talk like this?
I didn't understand I didn't understand a single thing you just fucking said.
All right. Well, I guess we will do another break while Jeff reboots, and we'll be back in a minute, which will give
I'm gonna have to
George
reboot my
time to
shit
get-
because this is fucking ridiculous.
technical difficulties.
Hooray!
and we're back.
Yay!
I'm the one that pressed the
Working.
button. Why did I press the button when I went? All right. That is amazing. All right.
I'm gonna go back and just take a snippet of that and hope it's on stream.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Don't try to make whale sounds before going back to.
You make them after.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys
Well,
are
that's a wiki.
awake. You've had your bacon and rashes and rations, not rashers.
Our rations of rashes.
Yes. The old guy is still breathing, surprisingly.
He's alive and conscious. That's all that matters.
Feed him and water him.
Is he conscious?
I need someone to roll sound alerts. Sorry. Yes. Loud noises.
We're not loud.
I need someone to roll a d20 for me. I think it was
Oh, yeah.
Jago's turn from memory.
Oh, yeah,
Iagos.
Yago.
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 No,
What am I
Iago.
rolling? Oh, that's
Yago.
why am I rolling a
It's a
d20?
straight d20.
To find out what happens to us today.
Yep.
Oh, the environment roll.
Ancient dragon.
There you go. That's what we call it. We call it an environment roll.
No. It's a let's roll for drag. No way, you can't do that.
A happenings roll.
All right. With a 16.
One.
The morning starts off a bit foggy. And
Elias.
Cornelio's here.
hey, perfect time for let's roll for dragons.
Jumps in as soon as you mention it.
Thank you for spending your break watching 20
Watching these
possibilities.
shuckle fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's currently working, so
Oh,
thanks.
wow.
We's all dressed up and stuff. So yeah, with the 16, you see the morning mist kind of like the sun heating up the. Yeah, shout out whoever's doing that. Thank you. I'm assuming it's Dana because she's great
Probably.
as a mod.
Chaos mod.
Chaos mod for the win, and we do
Someone
look
shout out the
amazing.
chaos mod.
So the sun's hitting the previous water that creates mist, and yes, go follow Nelio's D&D and Let's Roll for Dragons, which he is a part of, which is amazing. Sorry, I just noticed the
Do it.
Do
thing
it.
at the top. Do it now.
Wait.
Yes, the VTuber is, well, it is going to be Shadow when he finishes drawing his character and adds it in.
Yes.
But
We all
yes, for
dress
now, he's a fox,
Shadow-
wolf.
Shadow didn't have time, so he V2.
Yes.
It was my dress up, but yes, I'm going to use my deployment skills and turn my character into this.
So I'm guessing at the end of the day, we're all going to be VTubers, and I'm just going to be here sitting like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you're like the
Fantastic.
cosplayer, so like, yeah, you can cosplay your stuff.
I'll just come as Chetney every single week.
Back to the acting.
Back to the action. If you're watching this on YouTube, 1, sorry for all the breaks. 2, you can't see the chat, so you should tune in live so you can be part of the chat and then be part of the conversation that no one understands later on. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
A
my dad,
Satori
when he finally
VTuber,
starts
yes.
following us, he'll be following us on YouTube.
16. What happens with a 16, James?
16. The water is evaporating. There is mist. It starts to clear. You manage to get across the creek again without issue because moving things along. You travel along for the day, and probably about, you were up pretty early, say 8 o'clock in the morning. by about 12, 1 o'clock, you could see the buildings of Dorelia from the distance. So,
I'd say I would like to close the gap, so I'll turn into a horse. And
horse with poop brain.
horse with poop brain, and flick
Not
my
poop
hair.
brain. Poo
and-
brain.
Poop brain.
Get the guys,
You
On
take
the
that extra
gap.
P out of there, it just sounds better.
get us to Dorelia quicker. Just get us there.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Yep, so
Everybody to the chopper.
get down, get to
I was
Dorelia,
fighting
get
it
there
so
now.
Look
Do
at
it.
us started.
To Dorelia.
I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
Why? Oh, I lost my horns. Ugh.
Again, didn't that happen on the first episode too?
They're back.
Yeah.
These ones
These will
aren't
stick
glued
on
to my
better.
head.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Yeah, he's got magnets like surgically implanted in his brain now.
Yep.
So he can just go
Uh,
plonk, plonk.
So,
That's why you are the way you are.
no, that has nothing to do with it. This was done after the
No,
fact.
he was like that before the surgery.
Back to the game.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sure.
You head into the gates, the southwest gate of Dorelia. You have an option to board the horse, Brutus, at there's like a horse boarding place. There's a name for it.
Oh,
A
yeah?
stable.
Stable.
Thank you.
That's it.
Horse boarding place. I'm like,
The horse boarding place.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
where you
Horse
drop your
boarding.
horses
I'm
off.
pretty sure
Uh.
that's what the German word for a stable is some long word that pretty much literally translates to horse house.
Yes. It's like a car cupboard, a garage. So you guys drop Brutus off at the stable.
The Krankenhaus.
Are you going to use May in horse form still to drag the cart to the AES? Or
Yes.
are you going to...
Okay.
I'm happy to burn both my wild shapes if I need to, but
Okay. I'm
No,
on this.
I'll say it's within the
I
time
was trying
frame.
to say, okay, mate, here's how we go. Take us to AES, then take the wagon back to the stable, and then meet us here.
As you say this, you see her eyes are like pointing outwards.
Yeah. As soon as I see that, I just turn and stand on one.
turn my head so one eye's staring at me.
Oh, I was going to say, I turn and stand on one side of her face, so that she doesn't have to turn her head. I just go, right. Take the wagon back to
Take the stable back to the wagon, damn
take the
it.
stable back to the wagon. And meet
I'm
us
not
here.
as think as you drunk I am.
Yeah.
I'm not as drunk as Thinkle people I am.
I'll turn around, but in the way that I hit Zalson with my nose, and just like bump him, and then I'll go.
I go for the deck save. I go to dodge. Because it's a horse head, which is roughly the same size as I
Same
am.
size as you.
So I try
Thanks
to
for the
duck.
sub.
Thank you, Nelly.
No, yeah.
Nilio.
Oh,
Yay.
Grabbed.
so familiar. So yeah, I go to duck the horse head that sweeps in my direction as she turns.
I want May to roll an attack as a horse
As the horse.
for your
okay.
deck save. Just
Let me figure
because
that
I think
Okay,
that'd be
so this is
funnier.
my deck save, not my AC.
Or nothing. I was just trying to just like
Oh,
knock.
fucking D&D Beyond! Got to right click this shit.
So what do you want?
Yep.
All right, you got to beat an 18.
So Roll an attack roll, just an unarmed strike.
Unarmed
As
strike.
a horse.
Beat an 18.
There's
Rude.
an action button for hooves, so I'm just going to click that.
No, Slatter Who's was
Yeah.
last week.
13.
13, you miss. So yeah, you successfully duck out of the way.
I'm prepared for some shit because the horse has poo brain.
And I'll just trot off.
I will go with May.
So question, are you going to the AES first, or are you just going straight to the stable?
Oh, we drop Brutus off at the stables, then we continue on to the AES. Then I tell May to bring the wagon back to the stables. Then we'll wait for her here.
All right.
That was the
Hang on,
implication. Because there's no way in fuck I'm dragging this old man through the streets to the AES.
This sort of man.
We could
Stick
we
the
could've
man
just
on the
left the
horse.
at the stables and then put the man on the horse.
You can't say this. You're a horse with
I'm
poop
a
brain.
horse, so I'm just walking back.
You're busy
to the
being a
wagon,
horse, which is why we're doing it this way.
But I didn't really understand, so I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking away.
No, we could have just.
Horse has poo brain.
I just start walking around in circles. Where?
Jago, let go of that side of the reins.
Stop holding the horse by its ear.
It's when he's helping.
I need
Best thing said all night.
someone to make an intelligence check.
It sure as fuck ain't us.
Who? Me?
No, you have poo brain.
I do have poo brain.
I don't
really
care who it
do.
is. Just someone.
Shadow, make an
I'll do it.
intelligence check.
All right, intelligence.
I just
Saving
checked
throw
the
or just a
Check.
straight roll?
I just checked the horse's intelligence. It's 2.
Just an intelligence roll.
Even though
Thank
you
you.
keep, I would
There's
keep
a
my own
reason why
intelligence, but I just act like a horse, so it's more
the
believable.
difference between wild shape and polymorph, because Jester has the moth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm
Ooh,
rolling one as well.
that curtain looks delicious.
Don't look at the lights. I can't help it. It's
Did
so
you
beautiful.
roll?
1 second. It's
There it goes. No, that's a
No,
Jago.
that was me. Yeah.
I was waiting for shadows.
Yeah,
why does
like
it brings
D&D
up?
Beyond, D&D Beyond is fucking weird. You're gonna have to do a right
Right click
intelligence check,
and then-
right click, and then select flat roll.
Oh,
Otherwise, it just brings up, because these days it's just bringing up sidebars. There you go.
right.
I just love
Yeah,
the
I was
fucking-
wondering about that.
Shadows expressions. It gets me every time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd
God fucking
be like,
damn
hell
it.
it is.
I can't wait for the fox, but yes.
Oh, right.
Hey.
It's going to be sick.
All right. With a 9, even with a 9, you're like, you want May to drag the cart up there, drop the guy off, us wait there, and May take the cart back and then come back to us.
So I simply point at the stable.
I go
Get
to
the stable's there, but I'm not dragging this old man through the streets. I guess I could chuck her on May. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. All right, fine.
Gonna look at May and gauge her reaction on that sentence.
Has everybody frozen, or is it just me?
Just you.
It's just
There
you
you
at this
go.
page.
You're going back there.
Oh,
You're back.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey,
So it's not just me having internet problems.
it just all
Uh,
went quiet and
maybe
everybody was so still. I'm like, ooh.
I thought it was
So-
weird that May was being strangely quiet. But I guess she was just role play. She's actually committing to the role play as
I'm
a
just poop
horse.
brain.
I rolled a 13, so surely I would figure that out. I'd figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Everyone going,
Yes. So you guys all kind of, Zowson's like, all right, you come with us, do this, do that. And you and Shadow are like, there's an easier way.
Leave the wagon here, chuck him on the back of the horse. On the back of May.
At this point, I am still just walking in circles until somebody tells me what to do.
That makes more sense. All right.
Let's put my hand up and stop you.
So
Just like on your nose, just like stop.
the rain.
The eyes are doing like this. I went too long. I'm too far gone. So you guys load the captive onto May's back carefully.
Buckaroo! No, actually, I'm just fucking around. Don't make me roll anything.
Do it.
You guys head to the AES directly?
Yeah. We're taking him there,
Yep.
right? So, yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. I found the German word for stable, as in
Dana
the
put it-
stable where a horse is kept. It's called Pferdestall.
Dana-
Pretty
Yeah,
much the store you keep a horse in.
Dana put that like 10 minutes ago in the
Yeah,
chat.
I was busy role playing. God damn it!
Don't need to be so aggressive.
Too slow.
Yeah.
So
It's not horse barn. It's specifically horse stall
you
cubicle.
parade
Oh,
this gagged and
Hogtied.
hogtied person through the streets directly to the AES.
And every single person who looks at us as we go past, I immediately swing around and go, "What? Do something!"
You approach
Jago, would Jago even know what the AES is?
No.
not via the name. You
Well, then that's the what is this AES you keep saying?
We're going to see Elias.
Oh, the fingerly
The
man.
guy with the fingers, yeah.
Oh, cool. I have words.
Oh, I'm sure you do. You did mention he owes you money.
you arrive at the doors of the AES. So you've walked through the lower section of Dorelia, headed up towards the middle upper, and work your way through the streets, and you come across, it's like a combination of like factories and houses, and it's just a small little 2-story squished kind of house, steps leading up to the door, which you've been to multiple times. You open up the door and head in.
Okay.
I pull old man down off May. Hey, mate, do the thing, like, whatever, how, turn back to not four-legged.
I think he means turn back into a person, huh?
Yeah, what he said.
She doesn't want to.
All right.
About this
But so
time
we
that you
started
feel
going
the
through that
spell
doorway.
wearing out because it was pushing the limits.
I just slowly morph back into May. I'll just. Oh. Okay.
You enjoying the horse,
Yeah,
huh?
but
It's fun. 4 legs are fun.
That's what she said.
Hey, Yasha. Yasha, stop. You hero carrying on?
No, but I can see Shane going off at her.
oh,
Don't worry.
poor
we're-
Yasha.
Come back out now.
She
So-
wants to go to bed.
She wants to go to bed. It's bedtime.
I see
Orthodox.
how it is. Rude Yasha. She don't want to be with her friends.
We need to
See?
set up another camera.
Starting to come back out.
Rude horse.
Just
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yasha cam.
We need a
Yasha
GoPro
cam.
on Yasha. We need a version of the fucking Caldy
So,
cam. The critical
Getting
Role
back
has.
to the action,
Yes.
because we're not easily distracted or anything like that.
Oh, we are.
No.
Not at all. Hey, it's a doggo. Shut up.
You enter the doorway, head down the hall.
Yasha, no. Come on. It's enough now.
Yasha attacks May.
Out.
Yeah, 4 legs of fun.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Just sit down. Just sit down. Go on.
You see behind
In
the
the hallway. Yep.
desk,
Alright.
Pete is currently sitting, wearing the hat. Sees you guys approaching with your guest. Looks out at you guys and goes, what's going on?
Repeat was supposed to call ahead.
Oh,
He said he'd do it.
just bear with me 1 second. Usually when people bring people in to our secret organization, they
let's face it, this
cover
old
their
man's gonna-
heads.
No, this old man's gonna fucking die. He's not leaving this place alive. It's fine.
You know
Come
the
on,
way.
man.
Go.
Go.
Just you. No, I'm not dealing with this shit today. Go.
As
Yep.
we head off to go see Elias, the thought occurs to me, fuck, we should have put a bucket on his head.
It's okay. Like you said, he's going to die.
He has to now.
Don't look so happy, fucking Shadow.
Yeah, I can't help it.
He can't help it. He hasn't. He's a fox person. He hasn't got the same amount of facial muscles as we do.
Yeah. Out.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, smiling because of maniacal things at all.
That's just.
I will kill you all. Nothing you can do about it.
Squarely,
Foxy
Raph.
Raph.
Yeah, so it's a case of as we're walking up to Elias's office, just the realization occurs. Fuck. We're normally so good with this. We even put a sack over May's head. Yeah, we didn't put one over Jago's head.
What?
Fuck.
What do I say?
So yeah, Zalston spends the rest of the walk to Elias's office just swearing at how he's fucked up this. At least one person has to die before we exit this building. What?
Sure not. Stop it.
I noticed something was up when Shadow moved to like the front left
Stop
instead
it.
of being centered.
Oh, I didn't do that. Lol, that's funny.
Go.
Yeah, now we're inside.
Ah, I see. Right. So then we dragged this old man to Elias's office.
As you get to Elias's office, Repeat comes out just wearing boots. And there's 3. There's Pete, Repeat, and Repeat. One wears a hat, one wears the jacket, one wears the boots.
Right.
They can tell them apart. Come on, this has been 20 episodes. How do you not know?
Because fuck you.
He looks at you and goes, Elias will be 5 minutes? Sit over there. Wait.
Okay, cool.
Right.
I take the time to cut off one of the old man's toes.
Really?
Roll a
what?
d6.
A piece of jerky.
A D6.
Run out of burritos.
Run out of burritos.
Fuck, we should have stopped off in town to get one. It's a 1.
Well, that's lucky. He takes
she's
1
trying to
point of
kill us.
damage.
Orange shine.
Yeah, it's fucking right,
Oof.
asshole.
That's 0.1. God fucking damn it.
I immediately
Yeah.
pack off the wound so that he doesn't bleed out, and then I feed him his toe.
He
That's right. I
begrudgingly
want him to taste it.
forces the food down.
Oh no! Don't swallow fast. Taste it. Savor its flavor.
This is really fucking dark, but I'm going to let you
Yeah.
guys roleplay what's happening while this is happening because I'll be
This
back in a
man
second.
carved my arms
Yeah.
up while I was alive, down to the bone. I'm sure he can handle tasting his own toe.
Roleplay.
It's
I'll
an
be back.
experiment, Zalston.
It's
It's right.
See
It's
if
an
it will
experiment.
grow back if he consumes his own toe.
Oh, see, that's exactly it. As soon as I start to swallow, I'm like, no. It's an experiment, old man. Taste it. Tell me what you taste. Describe it. We'll write it down.
Feel it.
Jago is literally just smirking, eating jerky, watching this. Nothing is said. I'm just enjoying.
I'll look over. Hey, Jago. Does that jerky taste
Well-
like toes?
I don't know. I've never tasted toast before.
Oh, really? I whip off my boot.
And then the nail. Like,
I'm not tasting one now, man.
Come on, we got time.
No,
Bet shadows taste better.
I like my jerky.
I wonder
He's-
if it tastes like
He's
pork.
get air.
Nail tastes like crackling.
Ooh,
Or I imagine it'd be more gristly, like lamb.
I mean, most toenails I've tasted tend not to have much flavour.
Why have you tasted toenails?
It depends how.
Look
long
at me.
it's
Do you ever?
been, right?
I've been in bar fights. Do you have any idea how many people have kicked me in the face over the course of my life?
That's true. Not necessarily for a fight, it just had a pure enjoyment.
Yeah, sometimes it was just pure enjoyment. I was sitting down. I
No,
got
you
kicked
didn't.
out of a place after breakfast.
You said eat toes. You said nothing about sucking toes.
Yuck.
Yeah, fair.
Yucky boy.
I gotta love that toe jam. Goes good on toast.
Tastes like
And there's
parmesan.
no
cheese.
passion.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Toast meg.
There you go.
So,
Toast cake.
Yeah.
New
uh,
episode name. Fuck. Episode name is now Toast Cake.
no, it's still back to the action. After you guys are discussing this, you look up and you notice Elias kind of just leaning up against the door, watching this all happen. Just like, you really are an interesting bunch.
Hey, you asked for this. Shut up.
Would you like to
I
bring your
was-
new
I
friend
was trying to think of
in?
something smart to say, but then she said that, so I'm like, yeah, let's bring this idiot in.
Come join me. And he turns and enters the office.
Hey man, do you remember me?
You say that as he's walking away or as you enter?
No, as he's walking away, like he just didn't even acknowledge. Just
Like, turn around and look at him.
like yeah.
He continues to walk and he goes, "Oh, Jago, I did hear that you'd returned. That is very good."
Unflapped this guy.
Jago's eyes just go wide, and he, for the first time, like Jago's smirk just disappears from his face.
As you guys enter the room, he's currently sitting behind his desk, fingers curled around, and he looks at Jago and goes, "Have you been and seen Sifu yet?"
No, I haven't been in. I've barely.
He's just got back.
Well,
Couple days ago.
I
Do
paid
you even
her
know?
and Nofraith your share of the job. So
Well, that's right. You did too.
That's on you, man. That's not me. I got nothing.
yeah, I know. So I paid my end of the deal. I'm glad that you're back because you were very useful.
But he goes missing for 18 years on a stupid fucking thing that you send him on, and you're not even going to pay the bloke.
No, I already paid him.
No,
Grace has
Oh,
it.
man.
Oh
His
shit!
money did not touch my hands, huh?
You paid Sifu and no freight. You owe your end of the bargain.
It's not up to me to get the money from them. It's up to you. I did you a favor. I found your kobolds. I want my money. Or at least something that is useful for all the trouble I went through. I went through a lot of trouble, and now
He does
I've disappeared
this.
for 18 years. Oh my
I
god.
poked the old man in the ribs.
You
Go
guys
away.
are all in this room with him, and he kind of does a gesture across almost the whole room, and it feels like all of a sudden you're very, very small. And he's like, you know what? Take his slippers. That'll be your
Who's slip-
payment. Until
whose
you
slippers?
can
The old
catch up
man?
with Nofraith or Sifu. Sneefu?
Seafood.
His slippers.
I don't want his
Looks at the
slippers.
old man that's currently hogtied and laying on the ground. Here's.
And one slipper of which is kind of bloody as fuck right now.
Yeah. Take them.
You know what? Just out of sheer frustration and just like a, you know what? I fucking will sort of moment. Jago storms over, snatches the slippers,
You see the old guy
shakes him at him
wince.
like this, shakes him at him at Elias like this, and goes and puts them in his pocket. Just doesn't say a fucking word.
Wow.
You watch the old guy wince as you rip the one off the foot that Zouston had taken the toe
Oh,
from.
good. He winces.
Yeah.
Zalston smiles as soon as he sees that shit happen.
Elias is like, when you've calmed down, take some time. Put them on. Spend some time with them. I'm sure they'll be right up your alley. Look,
Oh, you motherfucker.
Jago looks confused and
I honestly am glad that you are back because you were very helpful. And I mean, if I hadn't already paid you for your services, I would definitely own up to that. But I did pay Nofraith and Sifu your share, so it is those that you need to go after. Repeat did say that you were after your money. I understand that.
Jago puts his finger up to say something and then reaches for the slippers. And right there and then, he's going to put them on. It's just it takes it. Actually, you know what?
It's going to take an hour.
Yeah.
Can I make an intelligence check
Roll an intelligence.
just to see if I'm like catching on?
An
To what he's doing?
intelligence or an insight to see whether or not you believe, trust him enough to.
I'll do an insight.
I have made notes. I almost never do that.
Oh, don't worry. This has been coming along for a while.
13.
You totally believe. Thank you for the subscription, Darth Aquilus.
Thank you, Dr. Quillis.
Weird, I am a sub, which means I can use emojis now. Yeah.
Someone bought you one.
Hooray.
Yes. Holy shit. Anonymous gifter. Nice.
And
So
sounded way too
that
much like you,
that
man.
snapped me out of my fucking
Brain fart.
Better than what? Sorry.
bird is the word.
Oh, mama. What
So
are we doing?
with the 13 insight and what I rolled, you definitely believe that maybe these slippers are actually worth something, or at least could be useful for me.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Like I said before, I just
You
chuck
sit
them
there
on.
and just like think about them while you've got them on.
Right there, while everyone's doing their
Yeah.
thing, I just sit down on the ground.
I'm just giving Elias daggers. Full death stare. Not saying anything.
I'm
gonna look at Elias. I'm just trying to figure what the fuck he's trying to play at right now.
Well, an interesting thing is happening right now. We are sitting on a tipping point of information. See, now your friend here may have some information on not just your abduction, Souston, but everything that's been going on in the last, couple of weeks.
I had a feeling.
Kids being taken, goblins working with gnolls.
You see, this is why he's still alive.
And I appreciate that.
If it had been just me, I would have skinned him and then buried him in salt.
Jago is gonna look. Sorry, Jago's just gonna look after you said kids being taken. That's going to be the only time Jago looks up and acknowledges what you're saying. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, that's the only reason why he is still alive and not screaming right now.
Well, now there's two ways we could play this out. We can all sit in here, go at him with questions and various manners of torture to try to get the answers. Or you can trust, and as soon as he says that, he kind of glances over at May, who's just death staring. It's like, you can trust me.
Insight check.
Roll your insight check.
Don't fucking trust this motherfucker.
I keep rolling this fucking metal dice, and it is bullshit.
Not 20.
Dude, you could have rolled fucking fantastic, and she still would have picked you on that one.
I need to create a 20 fucking thing, but for now, let's use that one. He is being legit. Like, he wants information. He wants answers onto... Like, that's effectively his job, is to get answers and trying to work out what the fuck is going on. And this guy is causing more of a thorn in his side than you guys know.
Okay. So,
Okay.
sorry.
Question?
Still death staring him.
Yep.
So you want us to trust you, and you're going to get answers out of this man or whoever else. But are we going to get those answers once you get them, or are you going to still...
This is why I give you the option now. Like, we can all stay in this room. Granted,
this guy's good.
This man will not leave this room, but I do not think that's going to stop him, because I have a...
Well, he must have affiliates.
Yes.
You see, this is the moment right now where the player suspects what this motherfucking old man is, but the character doesn't fucking know. And fuck you, James.
don't know what you're talking about. It's just an old man.
Yeah, sure it is.
You interrupted me for that.
I'm just trying to saying. Pull it note again. Sorry, mate. I'm just.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
Just, are we going to get the information after you're done with him?
This is why I gave you the option. You can stay in here with me. We can get the answers together, or you can trust me, and I will gain the answers.
Are you going to give them all of the answers, not just some of them?
I will give you all the answers I get.
Insight check.
Roll your insight check.
Motherfucker.
I'm going to stop rolling this dice and I'm going to switch to fucking... Let's go Ashton dice.
Fucking
God fucking damn it. Jesus. I like your second roll better.
No, that doesn't count. I don't know why that happened. Shh, that didn't happen. I don't know why that actually did happen.
You got
15.
excited.
Again, this D&D beyond being weird.
Oh, I know why. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's better. Sorry.
he's like, when you say all the answers, he's like, it's hard to say yes to all the answers when you don't know what all the answers are going to be. So he's reserved for that fact. It's not so much he's not willing to give you all the answers. It's he doesn't know what all the answers are, so you may not be privy to some of the answers that he receives.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys.
He looks at you and he's very honest with it. He's like, I will give you all the answers that are required, or you are required to know.
See, that's the bit I don't like.
Can I do an Arcana check? Feel free to set this at a high DC. On the off chance that I might recognize and suspect that this old man might not be here.
It'd be a fucking high DC.
I am prepared for that.
What do you mean that he may not be here?
It is an illusion.
But you've touched him.
Yeah,
I touched him.
Fine.
Let's face it, you've seen enough of Campaign 3. I think you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, set this DC high if you want.
All right, look, I will set it to 19.
Because on the off chance that, let's face it, Zalston has seen some shit.
Yes, you have, and you've experienced some stuff. You know what? I'll set it to 18. But
okay,
it's reaching, and it's getting.
It is. It's borderline.
It's getting borderline above
on the edge of
table.
metagaming.
Yeah.
I fully admit this is on the edge of metagaming.
But I'll allow it for now.
With a +1 in Arcana, I think we're pretty safe.
We'll say 18.
Here comes the third 20. Come on.
Yeah, no. Ignore the second roll. Doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're just listening to Elias, just like.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to stick around and watch.
Yeah.
Because Elias,
I'm not letting this man out of my sight.
Elias, I apologize, but I can't give you my trust. But you might just have the chance to earn my respect.
That I understand that, and I look. I know that with your past, you've been through a lot, and partially you blame me for that. I had nothing to do with it, realistically,
don't.
but I understand that from your point of view, I am the reason that you've lost your friend for so many years. And I
That
apologize.
part, yes.
And on that
You want
note,
to know something?
And
I don't blame you.
no, but I did not kind of expect this turn of events.
on that note, on what she said though, I do want to say, Elias, I do trust you. I want to still be around with this motherfucker because I want to learn everything I fucking can from. I want to see it come from
Oh,
his mouth
look,
specifically.
I
But that
will
said,
let you guys ask the questions. I just have a
That said-
means of.
fair. But I do want to say, I do trust you. From where I'm sitting, you, my friend, are the salt of the earth.
I really should have stopped you from speaking because we could have made it one session.
Never gonna fucking happen. Never gonna fucking happen, buddy. Never gonna happen.
I'm just waiting for someone to do a highlight reel of Salt of the Earth, Salt of the Earth, Salt of the Earth, every single episode.
That's why I've got
Yeah,
to.
That'll be
Salt
the
of the earth.
glitch.
Yeah,
It'll
salt
be
of
the
the earth.
technical
If we ever
difficulties.
get
It'll be
famous
like salt
enough-
of the glitch. Salt of
we-
the
Yeah,
glitch.
salt of the earth.
If we ever get famous enough, I want it to be at least one per episode.
Um,
That's
Salt
my
of the earth.
minimum.
Yes, mate, we do half moon and
Yeah.
half Earth, and have Salt of the Earth. cover the moon.
I still have a couple of animated emojis that I could add in that we need
Yeah,
to
cool.
work on. Salt of the earth could be one.
It's got to be a salt shaker on a crescent moon. 100%.
But yes.
I'll say to Elias after basically I've put the slippers on and I've put my boots back over the slippers.
Yep.
I'm fucking wearing them. Fucking.
His toes are going to
and,
get athlete's foot so bad.
I'll basically get up and say, you were the last person I'd seen when I disappeared. I don't blame you, but I don't know you, so I don't trust you, man. You have to prove your trust to me. I've proven my trust to you by
Then
finding.
stick around. I wasn't saying leave.
I
was saying
No, and by saying this, I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying that this is where I stand, and well, from what I know, you don't know me either.
I know
So-
enough of Luke. Look, I believe it or not, I've been looking for you for a long time, but I'd never really gotten any kind of leads up until recently. So
What?
Look, man, I'm just saying that I don't know
But-
you very well.
yes, no, look, trust is. We work in a fucking secret organization. Donkeys are aliens. Donkeys are aliens. We work in a secret organization.
Of course,
Trust is very thin
I've-
everywhere. But what I
I've
would
been
say
raised in a
is,
guild, I know.
you worked for me. In fairness, I guess from your point of view, you didn't get paid. I paid you for your services. You just haven't received the payment because you haven't seen the people that I paid your side of the payment to. And that's not on you. It's not on me. It's just circumstance.
I think we've got to chase down some guys as well.
Thanks for the sub. I saw that in chat. I didn't see it on
Thank you.
game. That's weird.
Woo!
You didn't get a little...
Hey.
Did
He
it
hasn't
turn up?
turned up on the... It's in the chat,
Well,
but not on
look,
the
man,
stream. No.
I understand this, and it has been very crazy for me.
I imagine.
But right now, the only person that I truly trust is May.
And look,
I'm just
Moving-
saying. Just saying.
That's why I'm saying moving forward. I think that what we should do is we should all stay here, get answers, and then moving
Agreed.
forward, at least there'll be trust. Maybe.
Sure. Let's play
added.
it by ear. Yes.
Thanks for the sub, Waters. That came up in stream. I didn't see the other one. That's
I don't know how any of this shit works.
one was gifted, one was, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I subscribed and then I gifted one to Shane.
Thanks.
Because I asked her to.
And because of that, you're number one. You get a little top of the chat thing.
Yay!
Number one.
You're number one.
Oh, that's 2. I was going to go like that, but that's actually
But yeah,
And before you go any further,
yeah.
sorry.
I was looking at the shout out.
Oh.
I don't know how
I
to
have
do
to
shout outs.
I don't
Like-
either. I'm looking. I don't see that
I
fucking
really
icon anywhere.
appreciate if that's Dana doing it. I really appreciate it.
such
Or
an
if it's
old man.
automatic. I appreciate it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Never
never
mind.
mind.
I don't know. Our chaos match has been kind of
What were you
quiet.
going to say?
It's all right. Done.
Georgie ruined it. Unless
No,
you
it's
didn't.
okay. I didn't do it.
What?
Oh, there you go.
Done.
No, nothing.
Hey,
There you
we
go.
did it. Thanks for all the support. We got 10 for 10.
We made it to 10.
Sport.
Yeah.
Support. Yes, I can read.
10 for 10. Yeah, sure.
Ah, yeah.
I don't remember
I
what
was
you
drunk for
told us
that, so I don't know.
I was too.
Uh,
I'll ask him to come back for a session.
yes.
Yeah.
Yay. I don't know what that means, but yay. That means that for the next month at least, we've all got access to the emotes.
Yay.
Oh, our chaos mod's drugged. I've never seen that happen.
That was in Quiplash. Yay,
Yeah, it will.
dancing.
La, 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 la.
All right. Sneak attack. So,
I'm sticking around, believe me. I'm not going anywhere.
okay. So we've decided that we're all going to hang around. He looks at Shadow. You going to hang around too?
Of course, this one is always off service.
We have some time. That said, there's any competition happening in about 12, 20 hours that we've got to be there for. I made a promise to an old friend. So we've got
I'm quite aware. Look, this
Exactly.
shouldn't take too long. And before I do this, you guys need to know a couple of things. 1, homebrew world. 2, I'm making shit up as I go, but
Yeah.
it's going to be for the better of the campaign.
Oh, I am prepared to acknowledge that.
3, this spell probably doesn't exist, so
Like I said, I'm prepared to
don't
acknowledge
come at
that
me
one-
for fucking whatever reason.
Fair.
It is.
Don't come at him. I'll defend him on that. I am.
I'll play
I was
ignorant.
metagaming like fucking crazy.
He is going
So
to
ignore the
cast
rules.
effectively a spell that is
If anyone
Zone
can
of
do whatever the
truth.
fuck they want, it's you, man.
it's effectively zone of truth, but it's singularized on a single person, and it is amplified. So you see him actually injure himself. He takes a blade and like slices across his hand and takes the blood, swipes it across the old guy's forehead, and the blood is like Simba. The
Oh
blood,
God, I love flavor.
the blood goes like blue in color and absorbs into the old guy's skin, and he mutters a few words, and it is so. Zone of Truth, they have the option to answer truthfully or not answer at all. This is purely you are driven to answer whatever
This
question.
is Wonder Woman's lasso.
Yeah, effectively. It is, you have a question asked to you, you have to answer,
Or
but
pain.
you only get 5 questions.
Right.
So he does this, and he steps back and goes, the questions are yours. You get 5 questions. Ask them.
And that's where we go to next episode.
No, I was going to do this now.
Fuck, I can't think of any questions right now.
I don't want to give you time.
What's your
Fuck you.
end game? What's your
Ask the
goal?
dude, where did you get these slippers? No.
What's your main goal?
What's my main goal? All right. So that was question number 1.
Yeah.
I lost my pen. 1. Main goal. My main goal. My main goal is to report back what I see the subject doing. Try not to get caught. And hope everything's okay.
Report to who?
That was question 2.
That is
Yep.
question 2.
Diego's just going to quickly.
I sacrificed the question I had saved to ask that question. I'm prepared for that to be question fucking 2.
Report to who? Report to myself. Because that is who needs to know.
Who
How?
else is involved in your experiments?
Did you say who else?
Who else is involved in your experiments?
That's 3. There are many people. We have a network of goblins. There's gnolls. There's a few humans that kind of spread out. Our network is large. It would take quite a time to go through all the people that are involved. I'm not sure I've got all the information
Hold
to
up.
answer that question.
Before we go any further, we've got 2 questions left. There's one question I kind of want answered, but
Above table?
I'm standing. I'm just turning around, standing in front of this guy at this point and going, and talking to everyone else, going, we've only got 2 questions left. There is a question I wanted answered, but at this point, I want the names of all these motherfuckers.
Maybe the names of anyone else affected or the purpose on why.
Or at least the names of the people
The names of the
that need to
higher-ups,
die
please.
so we stop this or something. We need to suddenly discuss this. I was wanting to know. I was going to ask him what could be done to get rid of this, but I don't know if if we have enough questions left to find that out now. But if we can,
Are you saying that above table? Or
I am saying this in this room because this motherfucker has to answer us regardless. So I don't want to waste our questions at this point.
I'm assuming that he's facing you and not the target when displaying all these questions.
I am standing with my back to him
Yeah.
and discussing this with everyone else. It's like, hold up before we go any further. And I've said all this. And this
What
is
do you
me
think, Heather?
being a selfish prick at first, going, just wanting to get this shit out of my arms. Now I'm like, oh fuck, we need to stop this. So, we need to shut this whole shit down.
Well, this one would ask what the purpose of the experiment were and who were the other subjects. Maybe they could be leads to finding
That would be
higher ups.
that would be a fantastic question.
But,
The first
you
question
know,
that comes to my mind is
If he does not know, because he reports to himself.
that is true.
I think we
The
should
question that
ask.
comes to my mind is how can
Or
we shut
just outright
circle down?
ask.
Can it be
Who's in
reversed?
charge?
Who the
No,
who the
Zal said,
leaders-
hey, wait, guys, like, it's all these people that are affected. Then surely we want to help them. So, what, like Zatan said, that should we not, one of them finds out how it can be, if it even can be reversed. It not just for Zalson, but what if there is?
No, that's the whole. That's why they're experimenting. They don't know what it does, and we saw paperwork of ones that didn't work, ones that were terminated. I think we should ask who the
you
leaders
did
of
see
this
paperwork that was like a bunch
And
of
what
them
that
were terminated because it didn't. They lost control of, and there was a bunch that couldn't handle the magic that was put into them, and they expired.
Hey, well,
That's
you
why
know
I
what?
think we need to sit down and seriously think hard about what our next two questions are going to be.
Where is his main laboratory, maybe?
Well, that'll still nail it down to just him.
who the leaders
Maybe
of the
we find
organization
connections.
are.
Who is the
You might
main
not know.
person
Who are the
who's
key?
giving the order?
Yeah.
Who is the top dog? The main person that's giving the order to do this shit.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Shit like that might give us some ideas. Who is truly in charge of all of this? Is a
Ask
possibility.
him then, Zalston. The last two questions are yours.
Oh fuck, that's too much. That's a lot of pressure.
Mhm.
Look at him in the eyes when you think about the questions. It will help you.
All right. I think I have one. Elias, you got a piece of quill and parchment ready for this one?
Yep.
Can you
Sure.
write fast?
These fingers are great for many things.
Fantastic. Here is my question.
Mm.
Who else? Don't you fucking dare.
What?
I see you writing shit. I see you writing shit as I fucking made.
It's
What
probably
we
writing
loses?
your question down.
I'm writing the questions.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Don't you fucking dare. No. Here's my question. Here's my question. You can end the session at the end of my question without giving us an answer. That's fucking perfect.
No,
Cliffhanger.
I prefer to. I don't want to have to think on it. So,
And I'm gonna fucking try and remember the fucking what I'm about to write.
who else?
Who else, apart from you, involved on the elevated level in this experiment? Give names.
I don't know. I zoned out. I was writing it and then I stopped writing and was just listening and then I wasn't listening. It just zoned out.
What did you
Who else
Just
apart
that
from me
irrational moment.
involved on the experiment?
What?
The
Who else
elevated
apart-
experiment.
maybe
Give names.
At the elevated level, and pretty much at his level, give us names.
He looks at you and he's like, above me?
Above or on your level?
The leaders of your organization.
Fuck.
So you're top dog.
Like I said, you've got a week to figure out the answer to that shit.
No, I don't. Nope. I'm not doing that.
And tell us, James.
We still got one more question.
In which
Well,
case,
they
you
Yeah,
already
there's
know
still
the
one more
answer.
question. He looks at you and he's like, "Of me on my level." That's a difficult question to answer.
It is.
Right.
You have to answer it.
We do not have ranks per se. There is multiple people working on multiple things at once. Each one is different and
Give us their names.
but to answer your question,
All of the names. That's why I included in that question all
all
Give
of the
names.
names are the ones that were involved in your experiment above
No,
me.
that wasn't the question.
That was not the question. In these experiments.
These experiments. I do not have the names of everyone that's involved in the experiments. I have the names of the people that were involved in the experiment that I've done, but not all the experiments.
Give us all the names you know of your organization's people, is what Dalston meant. Even if it takes 4 hours to list them.
We have time.
Names.
You just said that so loud that my coaster fell off the table. Give me 2
I can say it
seconds.
louder.
Two seconds.
No.
You wait till we're all drinking in person and see how loud I really get.
Oh God.
I'll apologize.
Then there won't be any
now.
Then there won't be any microphones to filter shit. There won't be any fucking internet issues, which I'm
Right,
having
you guys.
again.
Right,
I
you're in.
quite literally got told to shut the fuck up the other day playing a game with my friends by one of my friends. Like, actually,
Because he was being too loud.
because I was being too loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh God.
shut the fuck up.
Like our in-person sessions are going to be fucking no.
And he was so butthurt.
Yeah, I was a little butthurt at first, but I don't. But I
It
don't
was like,
blame him.
oh, no, you're right.
Because he got
Okay.
told
No,
to
you're
shut up.
totally right.
All right,
Absolutely.
I currently have like a list of names, but then Dana keeps on sending me random ones as well, and I'm like, oh God, I don't have too many.
I mean,
There's so many
meanwhile,
names.
my
You
internet
should have
is.
asked for names and occupations and where we could find them.
I mean,
That's
meanwhile,
not
my
what you
internet
asked.
is
You asked
shitting.
for
It's starting
names.
to shit
So
itself.
you've
I
got-
think it's. I think I'm at my limit in terms of internet being a fuckhole again.
All right, so you've
You can
got
send us the list later if you want. You can say he just monologues a bunch of names.
Yeah.
Last
If you want
question.
to,
You
James.
should
I can give
ask
you the
him where
names. I have
best
them here.
food joints are.
I have them here. It's Elias Stonefist, Aaron the
Do I have
Bold.
to write these down or can you just send them to me?
I can send them to you.
Send it to her.
Do that.
So Elias Stonefist, Aaron the Bold, Lila Earthsong, Thrain Blackbeard, Alara Moonwhisperer,
Motherfucker!
Motherfucker!
Kale Darkhaven, Aethra Starweaver,
We know her.
Erendor Thorn, Nimra Starseeker, and Thoric Stoneheart.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Ilara, is that fucking the whispering
Alara
wolf?
Moonwhisperer. That sounds
Proprietor of
familiar.
the Silver Stag.
Is that my one or the other one that
Mm.
Shadow knew?
She's the proprietor of the Silver Stag. She's a friend of
Silver Stag.
yours in Forterre.
It's not the one from. I don't
That's right, it's
believe
not
it is
my
the one
one.
from Whispering Walls.
No, my one's Elwyn.
Elwyn.
Elwyn's my one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ilara's the one at the Silver Stag.
Alara's the one at the
Shadow-
Silver Stag from memory.
Lara Moon Whisperer, right here in my fucking notes. Holy
have
shit!
notes. Look at
My
that.
notes coming
Yep.
back. Like I said, I heard that name and I went to my notes to confirm that I heard
I
shit
had
right.
to chuckle.
Nelson, we were going to rob her.
We
Remember? She
we-
was fucking making bank for everybody, keeping the tabs on fucking everything. The Traders Guild guy.
we got some time to spend in
We gotta go
Forterre
back
after
to
this.
Forterre.
Before we go any
Continue.
further and even bother asking the final question, which I honestly at this point,
I think we need to be very careful to get the most information possible.
Where's the best place to get
Mm.
burritos?
We're gonna need to dump. Shut the fuck up, Jago.
This one has an idea.
Go ahead.
Hello?
I look at Elias and say, Elias, what would you ask?
Fuck you.
Ah,
Yes.
the mastermind super wizard has to come up with something really intelligent, essentially giving us the answer.
Oh, where's that?
I mean, at this point, you know,
Give us the
Zalson's over in the
answer,
fucking
James.
corner losing his shit because he remembered something.
Oh, just spam in the chat with that now.
yeah.
How good is the dancing fucking DM? I love it. And then there's a random May.
Accidentally clicked May.
All right. So I fucking rolled good too.
Oh, damn it. I've got to use bits to do that.
He's going to look at the old Bolag and
We didn't say to use up the question, we just asked what he would ask.
what would he ask? With my intelligence roll, he would ask, "Are you the original?"
Fuck yes.
Or where is the original?
Even better. Good call, Elias. Even better, mate. Let's go with that one.
Hang on, even better. Where he is, but how can we get to the original?
Where is the original Bola?
Yeah, but he might be somewhere. But James, above table, James might just go, yeah, he's there, but you can't fucking get to him.
This motherfucker here going full like fuck you, genie.
It's all doomed questions. What are you asking him for the final question?
How can we get? Are you the? If you are not the original, how can we get to the original? How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds
I
good.
like it.
That is the question that I ask.
I am not the original, and I am not currently sure where the original is.
Elias, can you cast the spell again? Or is it all done and
Unfortunately,
done?
no. It only works once. It drains a lot of energy.
Is this one of those bullshit pieces of magic where it once it works, it never works again?
Pretty
I'm the
much,
same
yeah.
person.
At which point I just drive my fucking axe through the head of this
Before he
creature.
does that, I'm going to cut off one of his toes again. Just a quick thing.
I was going to say
wanna-
there are other ways
I
to
want to
make
keep a piece of him.
people talk.
I will
Sorry,
make
sorry.
Zouston and Jago roll initiative to see who gets to swing first.
9.
I'm just gonna
9.
Stand next to Shadow while these two do their thing.
So Jago, you get your toe.
I literally just want a piece of it. I don't care if it's his ear, if it's a finger, if it's his fucking nose,
Dude, you go
whatever.
first. Pick. You
Yeah,
go first. Pick.
you go first.
pick
Pick
you
your
want.
part.
Take his junk if you want. It's fine. You got the time. You've
The
got
left nut.
See if it pops out Tic Tacs.
1/3 of the left nut.
I would like as quick as possible to grab my dagger,
I'm
Shove
going to
it
say,
right-
dig that.
right dick,
Right in the pee hole.
grab my dagger, stick it
You
right here, and pop his eye out and catch it.
Right.
I'll say, look, with your speed,
Basically, scoop his eye out.
yeah, with your
Yep.
speed, I would
Yeah,
even
enjoy
say
that
that you are
trophy.
able to, as you catch it, with your backhand, cut the eye stalk, so you have the eye in your hand. And
Sick.
then Zouston,
like
I
it.
assume you're making your attack. Actually, I'll get you to roll a d6 just to see if he's still alive, because he did only have X amount of hit points.
That is fair.
He did it non-lethally.
Or
Yeah, no, he's still up. It's all good. He's still up.
oh, good.
Yeah, I'll literally just step out the way now.
He's all yours.
Sweet. I split him from pee hole to pituitary.
Roll your attack. Come on, roll a
I
nat one.
guess I got to do that. Oh, yeah.
Go straight into
fucking-
your own toe.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not with the 23.
Preserved.
As you bring the axe down,
Oh, up.
up, through him.
Like I said, pee hole to pituitary.
Yep. The clothes kind of open up, the body opens up, and it just turns to water. And there is a pile of, like, puddle of water around you. Jago, what you're holding in your hand turns to water.
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for that.
Yep.
And there's a cut up pair of shorts or pants and shirt in a puddle of water in front of you.
Hey, Zalston.
Slippers didn't disappear. They didn't turn to water.
Did they?
Did they?
Just fucking smiling.
Are you asking
He's
out
asking.
loud?
His feet wet.
His feet wet.
There's water everywhere. Elias kind of steps back around behind his desk and went, "That's what I suspected."
But are Jago's toes damp?
Yes.
Am I still wearing the slippers?
Yes.
Is what I'm
You're still
asking.
wearing your slippers.
But all I wanted to know is that I didn't turn to water.
I
with
didn't
fucking
pick that up. I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking about the whole other side of things
Yeah,
where
yeah, all good.
someone was just got into water in front of you and you're worried about your slippers.
Jago is.
No, this is above toe. I just wanted to
Jago
get
is.
the picture of what was going on. It's all good.
Hey,
slippers are still there, hence the
Okay,
open shirt and the pair of pants.
Give me a second. I just got to subtract a thing. I have burned a rage.
Did you just do a rage?
Based on this entire situation, it is a rage that has just gone to waste.
Roll a d20.
Yep, I am prepared for that.
I love it.
I'm
when
glad
he
this
has to
happened
roll
after
that.
the simulacrum was gone.
Yes, for those playing at home.
That's a 14.
No, you're fine. You are very angry, but you're fine.
Zalston.
What? What?
We probably should have asked how your thing works.
That was one of the questions I was going to ask. The other question I was going to ask was how to get rid of it. But I figured
We got more information to find out a hell of a lot more.
I figured finding out how to stop it from happening to other people was more important.
Well done.
Good one, man.
I hate
You did
myself,
the right thing.
and I hate myself for it.
Don't hate yourself. We'll figure it out.
Well, we can always ask the actual old man if we ever find him.
We'll find him. The trail's hot. We've got names.
We have a lead,
We have leads.
and it's a friend of yours. Hey, Elias,
Shadow. It's not
make
a friend
sure
of
you-
mine.
yeah, make sure you give us a copy of that list. We want to go over it when my mind is clearer.
Six.
Who is his friend?
Sorry. He looks at you. I've already said that to the group chat, by the way. The
Yep.
list.
I'm
he's
just
like,
making it canon.
I believe I'll have to send Repeat towards Killian to at least let her know. Maybe not to approach until you guys get there, but at least
Oh, yeah.
keep an eye on. I don't know how his magic worked.
Keep an eye on Alara, especially, and maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, the
capture
people in Forterra
something like
know
that.
to look out for the old man. So
Yeah, but I don't know how his magic works, so I don't know what happened between you capturing him and getting here, if he had time to warn his associates before that. So I will get Repeat to shunt over
There was
to
no
Forte
way for
quickly.
him to do any spells. He was gagged. All of his components were taken from him. He wouldn't have been able to do any spells.
Yes, that was after you caught him. What about before that?
what about right now?
You say that, and Elias does this like, and you see his eyes kind of glimmer over with this gold kind of shimmer. And he looks around and goes, "Currently, we're not being watched."
Well, man, you seem pretty like powerful, huh?
It's been a minute since we saw each other, and even back when I met you, I was coming into power then. A bit's changed. I don't know if there's anything I can do to kind of catch you up.
I know one thing you can do for me, and I pull out the grey and purple stone that I got from that woman.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah, and
The-
I'll say,
The lightly glowing in magic moon one that you swiped.
swapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, this stone here, can you tell me if it's like what it is, if it's magic or anything useful, or is it just a stone?
He takes it in his hand and he kind of looks over it, and he's like, it's got a low level magic to it, but it doesn't appear to be from this plane. It's actually something I need to talk to Shadow about in a bit. The reason I sent the message earlier. But he kind of hands it back to you, and he looks at Shadow and goes, "Do you mind discussing in front of our current party?" He said, "Was what?"
Of course.
I didn't hear that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hello. Of course.
It's like, well, the reason I actually sent for you, Shadow, was you know we haven't found many from your race in Etheri. And one of my excavation crew recently found a body that was similar race to you, if not the same. It's hard to tell. There wasn't much left of the body, but what they were holding in their hand was an amulet that we've seen similar things that were used by the AES when we first started trying to track down tears in our realm, that with the wild magic bursts that kind of our reality and what appears to be another reality kind of gives off a certain energy, and we were using these things to track these tears down and go through, and once we defeated whatever was on the other side, or if the other side came through and we defeated it, the tear seemed to disappear. We found similar things, but this one seems more refined than what we were using. Ours were it gave you like a image or direction for these tears. It didn't really give you much information, but this one seems slightly more technical, but we can't seem to get it to work. But it was found on this corpse that looked like someone from your race, and he opens up his drawer and reaches in and kind of goes almost elbow deep into this desk drawer that's about this deep, and like
Mary
pulls
Poppins
out.
drawer. Mary Poppins drawer.
Yeah, it's a desk of holding. Pulls out this almost fox-like facial amulet. It's about, this big. And he's like, this is what we found on him, and he hands it to you. Do you take it?
Okay. Yes. Definitely.
As you take it, you get these flashes in your brain. An image of a forest. It's like dark, but you see trees around. There's this blue glowing light that's like pulsating around, and you get the strong feeling of the direction of northwest. And then vision comes back to the room.
Oh. It seems that it showed me a vision northwest.
Still hate you guys for that, by the way.
I just love the fact that you're able to say that so beautifully without any of us cracking a smirk. It's normal now.
Yeah.
Canon.
I have it on my screen, so I look at that before I do it.
I watched it. I was like, none of us fucking twitched. We're like, yep, it's west, northwest. Meanwhile, in my brain, I'm like,
Elias is like, it actually showed you something? We've had multiple people try to attune to it and, cast magic on it and everything to get it to show us anything.
My suspicions are because it is open made.
Have you seen something like this
Oh.
before?
Not of my memory, no, but it definitely looks like something from my tribe, race. However, these ones say.
Well, look, I have no use for it. So maybe you can use it in whatever ventures you need.
Do
So
you think
maybe you should
it
keep
shows
it.
you where more of your people are?
This one is grateful.
Only thing I do ask is if you do find what you are looking for, can you try to find a way to send a message back to us to let us know that, you know, either you're safe or you've achieved your mission?
Boss, this one will find the nearest outpost, or
I might
I
have
will
spells
send.
to help send
I
messages.
think you may.
Let me check. I know I can create an animal to come and relay a message, but I think it only lasts 48 hours. So if you're further away than that, that won't be much help.
I might have a few little connections to people that I can send messages to. I could send messages back, but few and far between. And depending on where we are.
Depending on if they're still around.
Exactly.
Well, look,
This one will find a way.
yes.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Well, with that, maybe you guys should head back to the chalice and, you know, rest up.
We have an eating competition to get ready for.
Indeed. I believe that your board and food and drink has been taken care of for the chalice for the near future, at least.
Oh, understandable. We're making them some good money off this. It's a big old promotion, and people are going to come in and spend so much money for them.
Well, I meant more that the AES has extended their bankroll to
Oh, right.
pay for you guys to effectively stay and eat and drink as much as you like, free of charge.
Wow,
Oh,
really?
For
even
this
better. I mean,
foreseeable future.
Luke normally just fucking gives me a bit of a tab that I usually end up paying off by
Yeah.
showing up every now and then and having
That's
these
been
things.
fixed, and we actually get a bit back from this eating competition that you've organized. I believe that actually someone's coming in from because it's organized for the Traders Guild, and I believe that there is a ship that is due to arrive carrying the head of the shipping trade, which should give you a bit of run for your money, Zelston.
What, you talk about shit, some motherfuckers from Rochdale?
No, born and bred in Dorelia, actually. I believe you know them. But, you know, I'm sure you'll get to know them again. So, go out, enjoy the night. Hopefully tonight's answers were helpful. I know they've helped me a lot. And I hope it has also been a bit of an olive branch towards you guys, because
I'll put it this way.
I can't have operatives that
Yeah,
don't trust in me, who runs the company.
Elias, I'll put it this way, mate. As frustrating as it was that we didn't have the exact prick that I thought we had, it was his fucking copy or whatever.
Oh, there are those are called I can't say the word.
Simulacrum.
Simulacrum. I read the word like 16 times when I was researching this shit.
Hooray for Lystexia.
Yes, Lystexia.
Yeah, I ultimately that was
Effectively,
infuriating as
they're
fuck.
clones made out of snow that are often used as diversionary tactics.
Safety dummies.
Yes, intel gathering. They tend to keep
Wait.
distance and report
Intel
back.
gathering?
Yes.
You mean anything they see they can
No.
get back to?
No, they still have to report back to their prime. They report back via a usually magical method.
No, he wasn't watching. He doesn't know what this one knew.
Not that I know of. Not unless he reported back.
After we caught
Where
him,
is
he
Elias?
never fucking chance. He couldn't cast anything. Thank the fucking beard. Oh,
Where's Elias right now? Like, is he sitting at a desk? Or
He's
standing, or-
currently walked out and he's kind of like sitting on the edge of his desk with his like hands up, kind of watching you guys. Like hands kind of fingers interlocked.
Like he's waiting for us to fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna.
you had me scared for a moment there, my friend. You had me
I'm
scared.
gonna sonder right up to him, like right up to him, and look up, and just like really look up.
Yeah, it's just like, yep.
So last time you saw him, he had these tiny little horns that were just poking through the skin. They're now like,
They look like that now.
No, they're not this big, and they come out of his forehead and they kind of hook straight up. Kind of like how it was in session 1. They're like a good 6 inches kind of out of his forehead. And
So why
his
aren't yours
fingers...
there? So why aren't yours there?
Because last time I tried to glue things to my forehead, it didn't work. His fingers are also
That sounds
more
like
elongated than they were last time that you saw him.
I'm just basically gonna look up and you seem to be covered this food, and you seem like an okay fella so far. So
Oh,
look,
I can totally vouch for him. He is the salt of the earth. That's right, twice in an episode, motherfucker.
Hey, Kit, how you going?
Hey, buddy!
before I go,
Hey.
tell me, what the fuck do these sippers do? Do they do anything at all?
Yes, yeah. Jago, if you search slippers of spider climb in your inventory, you can add that. Because
Where
apparently
the fucking
boots of
wonderful
spider
world,
climb
bitch?
don't exist. So, because when Shadow caught Bolag, he climbed up a wall because he was
Yeah,
mimicking
remember that.
Shadow's... sorry, not Shadow's, Blazer's walking, and that's how Shadow caught him.
Yeah.
So Zouston hasn't changed a tiny bit. He really hasn't.
I'm sure just type it.
Oh.
Slippers of spider.
It should be
Sorry, keep going.
slippers of spider climb.
There you
Slippers
go.
of spider climbing.
Motherfucker.
I didn't add that. That was in there because I wanted boots of spider climb, but apparently it was slippers. So I was like, hey, it's already in there. I'm just going to use that. He's an old
Oh,
guy.
they can be boots.
He has
It's
slippers.
flavor. Hey,
Yes.
I've got fucking Aris has gloves of spider climb. It doesn't
I
fucking
will
matter.
say, it'll say in your inventory, slippers of spider climb. We'll just say they're boots. But I like
Yeah.
the thought of you wearing slippers inside your boots.
I mean, honestly, I love Aris's gloves of spider climb because it means I can do the full metal alchemist before I cast the spell. Great.
So, woo!
Yeah, Nelly.
Well, we're just about to finish up, Nelly, actually.
Yeah, we're just finished.
But we did get to
timing, I think.
10 subscribers tonight, so that is
Just means
fucking
you can
massive.
restart. Yeah, it just means you can restart the stream and watch it from the beginning on your drive home, or listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
13. Holy shit!
all right. So was there anything else you guys wanted to do before leaving Elias's?
Resist the urge to piss in the puddle that was the simulacrum.
Well, you could. I mean, no.
Roll a resisting roll. No.
Resist wisdom saving throw.
So,
Will
you
saves. Are
guys,
they wisdom or
There is
charisma?
something I'd like to do as we leave.
yep,
Piss in the puddle.
It's in the puddle.
squat and pot.
We'll take turns.
I just drop trow and squat.
I turned into
Turned
the
to a
horse with
horse.
poop
Turn to a
brain.
horse first. Yes. So
Turns back into the poo brain horse.
God, I fucking love this group.
as we're leaving, I want to hang back a little bit with Shadow. Let's let Zouston and Jago walk ahead of us. I just want to sidle up alongside of Shadow and just say, I know you don't like physical touch, but I could really use a hug.
This one understands. And I hug up.
Oh,
Milestone.
God, I love fucking Shadow. It's like he's
I
such a
appreciate
player. Doesn't even have to do anything sus or anything.
And then just carry on. I just wanted a hug from Shadow.
I will also
Thank you
say
for
that as we carry on, guys head towards the chalice. Leading up to I think so, Jeff. But leading up to the chalice, I think May would probably be the best one to understand this, but you guys have never seen anyone else like Shadow. None of his, like, you know, you'd see tieflings before, they're very rare. You've seen bugbears, they're like here and there, more to the outskirts of towns and stuff. Vulpin, you've never seen before. There's not much on from what you've seen record, like, because you're a researcher, you kind of track these, especially when you were searching for Jago. You've searched high and low. It's, you know, you've deep dived into the research. You don't really remember seeing anything about fox people. There's,
And I've seen some shit.
and yeah, Zouston, you were a monster hunter, and you never really came across. You came across bad tieflings. You came across demons and devils and
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi.
Dragonborn.
Fucking, the list goes on. You've never really come across anything like Shadow, and you never really questioned it until
Just now.
yeah. It's like, you know, he's not. He's not
Something
a
to
threat. It's
Something to
more-
contemplate once we get to the chalice,
Yes,
and I've got a couple of these in me.
that's it. Yeah, so you're heading towards the chalice, and you kind of just have these thoughts running around your head as you head down the dark alleyways and the familiar streets of Zouston. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. We will pick up next week at the chalice. I believe that we'll probably skip the long rest, so you guys can all take a long rest.
Yep.
By the way, for the record, gradually over the course of the entire session,
Buttons came undone, I noticed.
I have been gradually just from the bottom down realizing, hey, this button's not visible, this button's not visible, this button's not visible. Fuck it. I'm
Yes.
too fat for this shirt. All buttons are now gone. Fortunately, the view is from here down, so standards
No
aren't being
nipples.
breached.
Twitch approves.
YouTube approves.
So that's where we're going to end tonight's session with
Long rest.
that.
Not that we need-
So
oh,
everyone
I
take a
needed
long
it,
rest.
actually.
We
I
will
need one
pick up
because, yeah,
Me too.
next week.
I've got everything.
I only need 2 for my
Wild shape.
I've got
okay.
I've got a rage that needs to recover.
So next week we will pick up the Golden Chalice, the morning of the eating competition.
Well, the eating competition is not going to happen until later in the day, so yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be the morning of.
Do we still have a day before that, or is that just the next day?
No, that's going to be. We're going to say it's going to pick up
I
from
just
the
looked
eating
up.
challenge.
I just looked up. I just seen that like out of the corner of my eye. I went, hey.
You know what's really dumb? It wasn't until in the last 10 minutes that I've noticed that the tie that was around your neck is now on your head.
Really? I noticed that. That was like fucking ages ago.
Yeah, like I said, it was only in the last 20 minutes
Anyway,
that I noticed. Hang
Can
on.
I finish my fucking
No.
end spewl?
Hey, Jeff,
So
did,
we
you
can-
notice as well? Did you notice that Blake is a fox
Wait, he's a fox?
or a wolf? That face.
All right.
Okay,
So
DM, the guy in charge of this whole fucking thing, yes, you may finish your...
am I in
end
charge?
bit.
I don't feel like I'm in charge. This is like fucking.
I have allowed you to be in charge, so yes, you are now in charge.
We can explore in the morning, can't we?
All right.
Morning of.
So
Yeah.
you guys arrive at. You arrive at
Can
the
you
Golden
die, Farley?
Chalice the next morning. You wake up. The day is yours, and that is where we're going to pick up. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for subbing. Thank you guys for fucking participating in our 20th session, which is fucking insane
Yay.
yet again.
Thanks, everyone, for coming.
Yep, and see you
People have
next
already said, yeah, it's fucking
Tuesday.
over, leave.
So see you next Tuesday.
Bye.